Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ray Jr. again, coming live from the laundry room. It's been a while since I made a video, so this video I'm about to make you're about to see, excuse me, is my monthly comics from Midtown for March 11th. Yeah, March 11th. So I've received these books on the 22nd, because it normally takes about a week for my books to get to me after they've been processed. You know, they done charged my credit card and shipped. So I've been able to read a few of the books, and excuse me, I got a couple of supplies with it, so I will show those as well. But I'd like to say congratulations to the Comic Book Fanatics YouTube page. We're over 2,000 subscribers, so that's just a shout out to all the subscribers out there that actually, you know, they're checking out the videos that me and Marty are putting on here. I know Marty hasn't put up some videos consistently like he has been in the past, but it's because he's working now. You know, you gotta make that money, so whenever he finds time, he's able to, you know, post a video. And then with me still in school and about to move in June, I'm gonna post as many as I can, you know, just to make sure, you know, the page is still active. You know, the channel is still active, and you know, and our Facebook page is still active as well, which has pretty much been running by itself. Now the fact that they have so many members on there, which I'm gonna take the time to go through and start deleting members on there that are not actually active, because yes, it then grew to over 1,600 members, which, you know, I think is a lot. I didn't expect the page to get that big, but I'm also just looking for, to me anyway, as in people that are, you know, are active on there, not just, okay, you know, you send a request, I go check out your page, I see you got comic book stuff related on there, I'm thinking, okay, it's a comic book person, and then you're not posting nothing. So like I said, whatever I find the time, I'm gonna go through that, and I'm gonna just, it's gonna take me a while, but if you start seeing the numbers dwindle, that's because, you know, I'd rather have 400 members like my man Demetrius Witt on Just Comics, but they're pretty much active on there, instead of 1,600 members when it's not really active with just the same, you know, people. You know, like to see different, you know, people opinions on there and all that good stuff. But I'm not going to keep you with this drawn out talk about that. So I'm going to get into the video. First, I'm going to start out with my supplies. You know, I'm always ordering my bags and boards. So here's another bag, 100 pack acid free. These are the peel and sticks. So everybody knows I love those, because the back of them has the peel. Just peel them off, close the book, and seal them. Don't have to worry about buying no tape. And then my 100 pack for the boards. So there we go, right there, 100. So I normally order 100 bags, 100 boards a month. So that way I'm rebagging all my comics. You know, I still got to go all the way back to when I started collecting back over in 2000. So I still got to go ways back, that far back. I know from 2012 all the way up, I'm pretty good, because that's when I started going through Midtown, and their bags are already bag and boarded with the peel and stick. So I'm pretty good for the last 5 years. Now I got to go from 2011-ish all the way to 2010 and get caught up. And that's a lot of books, but hey, you got to keep your books taken care of, and why not do that? So first book up I'm going to show you is Marvel Team Up 128, Captain America and Spider-Man. Love this cover ever since my best friend back home, he had it, and I just like the cover because, you know, the cosplay back then. And I want to say, when I posted this on Facebook, one of the members had said, I think this is Joe Juiceco that's in the Captain America. So I should have did some research, you know, that way I could have said who's in the Spider-Man. And so I apologize on that, but I just love how they got the cover. And if it is Joe Juiceco, then whenever I think, well, whenever I go to my next cons or whatever and he's there, then I'll make sure I get this book signed and then it'll get sent in to get graded. That's like my plan anyway. Whenever books I get signed, I'm gonna make sure they get graded. You know, even the ones I've already had signed before I was getting them graded or wasn't into the grading real that heavy like I am now. So all my Thor God of Thunder, Thor, when Jane Foster took over, the first like 12 issues or whatever, all those are signed by Jason Aaron. So he signed like a bunch of my books. So if I send them in to CGC, they're gonna come back qualified, which I had no problem with that. At least I know my books are preserved and I know whose signature's on it. Next up, I got Red Sonja #3. I'm really liking this volume, which I would love for them to quit revamping her stories. Just stick to one volume, you know, and just continue. I mean, I think this lady has about 7 or 8 volumes. I know with Dynamite, I know it's up to like 5, and then Marvel, I want to say she did like 3, I think. Good Lord, you know, just, you know, let her run for a while. Next up, I have Jungle Fantasy. You know, this is like a hardcore porn type comic right here. The artwork is totally awesome, and the storyline. So I'm really enjoying it. So if you haven't checked this out, check it out. I want to say this is volume 2. Volume 1, it came out a while ago. I know my local LCS, he has it, but he can't really do nothing with it because he really don't have no customers to buy it. So he showed them to me, and then I'm gonna let him know if I want them, and then just see what type of deal he gives me. It probably just, I think he told me like half off the cover price for those books or whatever. And if that's the case, that's fine. And that way I can have the whole volume 1 set. Next up is The Mighty Thor #17. Jane Foster still continuing her crusades being Thor, battling the Shi'ar gods. Loving this storyline. And I just, you know, her being Thor, like I said, is ironic to win What If #10 if Jane Foster had got turned into Thor, which was, I think they call it Thordis, which I've mentioned that before. So I just love the fact that she's actually Thor, and then I'm just loving the fact that I pre-ordered the Thor statue that will be out by Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Next up, we got Thundercats. This was the last issue, 6-issue series, and oh, man, I just wish they didn't end this series because this has got to be the best 80s cartoon crossover that I've read. The artwork was excellent. Freddie Williams II, he did an excellent job on it. And like I said, I just hate the fact that that series ended. You got Mumra combined with Skeletor. I want to say call him Mumrator or something like that. And then, you know, He-Man and Lion-O together, you know, for the first time battling those 2 iconic villains. So now that I've read all 6 issues, that's probably going to be another commission for me. I'll, you know, either Jeff West or Ryan Kincaid or Dietrich Smith. One of them, I'll probably have them do me like a back-to-back of Lion-O and He-Man together, or something epic, you know, or Danny Silva. His artwork is talent as well. So we'll see. Probably be a few months down the road, you know. Next up, Wonder Woman 17. It's the Cheetah. I don't know what's going on with her. I haven't read it yet. I've only read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I read all 5 of these that I just showed you. So I still have the rest of these to read. So like I said, when I read them, then I go ahead and take the peel and seal off, and they're sealed. They're not coming out unless, you know, I get them signed. So I don't plan on getting the Wonder Woman signed unless it's Frank Cho. Trust me. Number 18, Wonder Woman. Supergirl #7. I definitely want to get into reading this issue and see what these werewolves of Krypton, see what's going on with that. then we got the volume 3 of Batman, number 18. As you see Bane right there, and it looks like some of the, looks like Nightwing and Red Hood. It looked like Damian right there, like Bane and the went to the ass or something. Number 19. We got the villains. We got the Scarecrow, Harvey Dent, the Riddler, Mr. Freeze. Look like, let's say, what's it, the Mad Hatter. So be interesting to read that, which I'm gonna catch up on the rest of these books on the weekend. Then you got the Trinity, Holy Alliance, and like Ra's al Ghul, Lex Luthor, and I don't know who the other chick is right there. But this is pretty good. You know, not as great as the first Trinity, but I like it. And then Super Sons number 2, which I love this right here. Hope they don't stop this, but I'm pretty sure somebody will comment below in the comment section and let me know that it's only this and that, which it was pretty good because, you know, the internet with all this wealth of knowledge, information, and you got everybody out there that gives everybody the information and let them know what's going on. So please, if that's what it is, somebody let me know if this is a limited series, like 6 issue, or it's gonna go on for a hot minute, which I do hope it goes on for a hot minute. But other than that, that is it for my Midtown monthly for the month of March 11th, 2017. So next video definitely will probably be for the month of April. Then I know I'll close out with May. Might hit June up. It all depends because June 27th is when we're moving. So we'll see. If not, then it'll be later on down the line. That way it'll probably be a video of more books. I'll probably just throw in June and July together, and then hopefully before then it'll be some more videos of the 11 books I have at CGC. So it was 3 different orders, but they're all at CCS right now. So hopefully, if they're smart enough, or maybe I can just call them and tell them, hey, all my orders, they're at CCS. So if they all get graded at right about the same time, can you just send them all at once instead of me or my wife having to be here waiting for UPS to deliver at the end of the day? You know, because we got other things going on in life besides me waiting for some comic books or some statues coming. So, but that's it. But hope everybody has a great and wonderful, this is Tuesday night for me. Probably going on Wednesday morning for some of you good folks, or still on the West Coast. It's still early enough. I know some of them boys was watching Golden State and Houston play, so I guess that's a good win for Golden State. I guess eight in a row, and they still pulling it out with Durant still out. So, but other than that, everybody have a great, wonderful night, and until next time, I'm out.